to be fair. It smells funny. Voltage, that frequency is not interfering as much with your nervous system. Quite popular. I'll give you a background story of how I found this device. I was in a factory, and this is meant to be done on your hair, on your hair. My name is Andreas Russo, and today we're going to look at a quite an interesting device. Oh look, if we're going to get rid of this paper here, which I'm going to use for another video, but actually we're going to show you this interesting device. Why is it interesting? It's quite interesting because it generates an electrical arc, and this seems to be quite popular. I'll give you a background story of how I found this device. I was in a factory shooting one of the presentation videos that you watch on YouTube, and then they introduced me to this particular device here. This device here, which I'm going to assemble shortly, and they said that is a bestseller. It's not as if I don't trust the Chinese, don't get me wrong, because everything that we make and use is made in China anyway. Your iPhone, every aesthetic device that is claimed that is made in Europe or in the US is made in China, and I mean it. All components are made in China, and maybe they do assemble it finally in Europe or the USA, and many times that doesn't happen. Actually, everything is shipped out from China and claimed to be made in Europe or the United States. So look, if it's switched off, it is switched off. I'm going to connect it and see whether it. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the easiest probe I can think of. So this one is not. So look at this. Oh yes. I think I'm going to use this, because this is the easiest one. So I'm going to insert it first. I think this is the easiest one to use. It's being inserted. I'm going to switch it on. So don't actually, be careful, because you can start it. Oh. So look if I can show you. And it smells funny, to be fair. It smells funny. See if I can actually get it better. Give you a better view. So what's happening at the moment, I'm getting these charges on. See whether I can show you these charges. And then when I touch my skin, nothing happens really. But I can feel these charges. Depending on where is hitting my nerves, so I get a nerval stimulation. You know, I'm getting a nerval stimulation. Yeah, it's kind of so the tip effect is kind of strong. Yeah, it's getting a bit. So look, if I increase the power level. Whoa, it's even stronger. Nothing happens when I still feel it when I touch in the skin, but yeah, I can show you. You get this now. Gotta be careful when it's high, otherwise I can get jumps. Yeah, it's actually doing something because I smell it. See whether I can switch off the light. Actually get a better effect. Oh my god. See what happens. There's this maximum. Oh, it's really the thing. Look. So I'm getting the sparks. So really, yeah, the sparks are real. So I'm going to decrease the power level. I'm going to switch this off. And I'm going to use another one. I'm going to use another head. So just going to use them one by one. So this one is the air comb. I'm going to switch it on. And I'm just going to switch the light off again. Give you that sense what it does. See that I can show you better. I can get so when I touch my skin, nothing really happens, but you see all this little sparks. On my hands here, and to be fair, I'm going to to decrease the power level here. See what happens here. And this is meant to be done on your hair, on your hair. That's what it's meant to do. I mean, this is how it's meant to be done, and apparently that helps hair growth. Go and do it a bit better. Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of ticklish. You can touch it. So nothing happens when you touch your skin, but the sparks occur. When you increase the power level. That's when a spark starts to occur. I'm getting them. Getting the sparks now. There it is. There are the sparks. And they've got a very peculiar smell. Very, very peculiar smell. See the spark in there. So basically what the spark is it's not doing anything to me, because the spark is very high frequency. Still, when I'm hitting so it's high frequency, so it's not doing any harm. But if it were lower frequency, it could do some harm, but it's very, very low frequency. So I'm trying to work out the applications of this device, and it says it's disinfection. There we have this thing. Look at this magic. Oh my god. It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. Let's try it now on, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I'm getting it. Look at this. Oh. So crazy. I'm really getting a lot of energy in there. When I go there, I'm hitting one of the nerves and I'm feeling it. Oh my goodness. Feeling it because I'm hitting one of the nerves in there. It heats up the skin and I'm getting, okay, there I get the treatment. See what I can show you. To increase the power. So when I touch it, nothing happens. The sparks, the high frequency sparks, occur when I'm quite close to it. You see the high frequency sparks in there. This is a very well known phenomenon of high frequency plasma, or high frequency sparks get into your skin, into your body and do nothing to you. When you're using high voltage, and high frequency and high voltage is very, very important. What's going on is that voltage, that frequency is not interfering as much with your nervous system. Therefore, you can actually go through big sparks, high frequency voltage, lightning, and nothing happens to you. You're very, very safe to be in there. So this is the physics of this is relatively easy to understand. So there's AC at 50 or 60 hertz coming into this. There's a power transformer, transforms whatever comes in into very high frequency and high voltage, and then these tubes are filled apparently with argon, which causes plasma to be generated much more easily, and you get the sparks, the high frequency sparks out of these tubes. Now, the application that I see for this device in aesthetics could be sort of, I would say, I wouldn't actually call it as much as skin tightening, but sort of skin resurfacing. Indeed, skin resurfacing with this device could be possible, as well as sterilization. I think there's a good claim on that. It's kind of funny, the smell when this thing works is very, very funny. It feels like as if you had a sterilizer there. It's just you've got, how can I put it, as if you had a disinfectant being put in the environment. So it's a very, very peculiar smell. It's not the same smell that you get with normal, the plasma that you may be used to with voltaic plasma, the ones I've got on voltaicplasma.com. This is very different, very different. And indeed, for the price of it, yes, it's indeed worth it. So we've got direct access to the factory where they make this. So if you'd like to have it from us, let us know. And if you'd like to have training videos on how to use it, let us know as well. But basically the way I'm foreseeing about using it is for skin resurfacing and skin resurfacing. Absolutely beautiful skin resurfacer. And we're going to do some treatments with this later on this year, and we're going to do some some quite interesting training videos with this thing.